Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the atmos character of our world around us, and this time we will discuss in a great connection with the many recent events, especially the events that take place in the Middle East since beginning of October 2023, Anno Domini. We can see that the reputation of the Jewish state called Israel and support among many nations and including governments and international organization is fading away more and more. The more it fades away, the longer conflict in Gaza Strip takes place, which is actually normal because let's say it openly, Israeli side doesn't have many more arguments to justify their military actions in Gaza Strip and their brutal solutions they apply towards the civilians also. So they are repeating all the time, already boring for more than 10-15 years, narrative about so-called anti-Semitism or other stuff. We know that the best times for this type of narrative, that it was the most powerful, it was in early 1990s up to early 2000s. Now for the last 15-16 years it's also fading away, and this action in Gaza Strip completely killed this narrative till the very end, because we have to be honest with ourselves that we like it or not, nothing lasts forever, and we need to be aware that people will not tolerate all behaviors all the time, especially that our main supporters like US, UK, and partially Germany were sending money for which this state was largely built. Now they don't want to do it anymore, but even Anglo-Saxon supporters of Israel's state are not willing to support them by any means anymore, for many reasons, because it's more and more costly in terms of real costs like weaponry, money, and it's also costly more and more since 2023, especially for their image. And geopolitics is changing. We see that the great powers of the BRICS bloc are challenging more and more Anglo-Saxon and Western European dominance in many aspects of our life. That is why Western powers cannot focus only on the Middle East. They have to take care of their business in different regions of the world, including Central Europe itself, Pacific, and also Southern Pacific or Eastern Pacific. So we see that they have a lot to do, a lot to worry about themselves. That is why they cannot support so blindly, and they cannot support by any means the actions of the Israeli state anymore. That is why we see that the power of the lobby supporting Israeli states and so on is really fading away. And of course we can say what we want, but even many influential people of the Jewish origin do not want to be assigned to these actions anymore, seeing if they have some mind still taken together. They do not want to be assigned together with these actions, because they see that geopolitics and reality is changing. That is why they need to be as flexible as possible to keep their positions as long as possible. That is why the support for this type of actions like the ones we observe in Gaza is really decreasing and will decrease more and more with time. And here very important lessons come into play, that Holocaust itself, which was a founding myth for the Israeli state, largely accepted for all with almost all nations, one needs to say that is also losing its power till the very end, because one cannot justify his or her own existence with the horrible things that happened in the past, regardless of their size. This we can discuss, but this cannot be all the time working explanation and justification, especially that this country itself is not behaving always properly, and now people see it, and now people want to talk about it loudly. So, as I said, the founding myth for the Israeli state is fading away, and they have two choices: or fight till the very end with the numerous enemy, or find a solution just to live together with your neighbors in peace or relative peace, and resign from a lot of imperialistic ambition on their scale. We will see what their elite will choose, but first selection, like fighting till the very end, is not the best one, because Western superpowers do not want to bug them so much anymore, and alone they cannot even feed themselves. We will see how things will go, but as of now we see how their lobby is slowly fading away, and founding myth based on the tragic events of Second World War is also losing its power, and it's no longer enough to justify the existence of their states in Levante. All the best, have a nice day.